Uh-huh. The cancellation of student debt? Yes. Uh-huh. That doesn't inevitably result in 1.6 trillion of debt burden on people who are just starting their working lives. We're always seeing that conversation begin. The working lives of people? Yes. If I added up all the child support payments that are owed, yes, everywhere in the United States, and I thought about when most of the individuals conceived those babies, yeah, and then I thought about when they got divorced or you issued a child support order because of the conception, yes, and the birth of the individual child, yes. I think that most of those people were starting their lives too, yes. It's not very often that you get one of these child support orders, yes, for somebody that decided to start their family in their 30s, yes, their 40s. But I'm one of those that did wait until I was 30 years old to get married. Oh. See, I graduated, yes, with a university degree, yes, and I was 30 years old when I got married. Why don't we go through all the child support orders in every state of the United States, United States Treasury? Why don't we not forgive the actual debt burden of those that are just starting their lives that went to college and university? They got educated, didn't they? Yes. And considering the education, it must have made them smarter. Yes. And we can look at all those poor Americans that didn't go to college. They stayed home and made babies, so they could pay child support for the rest of their lives. The idiots that don't have a college degree. Hmm. Now, I have a very difficult time believing it would add up to anything near $1.6 trillion. dollars. But if they didn't have to make that monthly payment, yes, how much would that add to the gross domestic product of the United States? Yes. Now, instead of supporting higher education of those that went to school, yes, that took out all those loans, yes, so they could be that much smarter, yes, we could just pay off all the right now. We could pay off all the idiots that laid around having sex and making babies every day instead of getting educated. Now, my thought is, let's say we wanted to populate the nation right now. Let's say that. Yes. See, I waited until 30 years old to get married. I was a financial consultant at the time that I did meet my wife. Yes. And she only had one little girl that was 3 years old at that time. Yes. Because she had been previously married. Now, at the time, I was making $20,000 a month. I did understand the financial obligations. I was managing money for other people. Yes. I was a financial consultant in a bank at the time of the marriage. Yes, he was. And for some reason, you seem to think that I'm going to let you do this to me. Now, for the idiots in employment right now, I want you to understand something. All of this fraud, yes, is going to cost you everything that you own. Yes. And these ideas about wiping out, yes, all the student loan debt. Well, if you got all that debt, you must have got educated. You must have got